Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have for you another Japanese build. This one, it's a coffee shop. I did, as you can see, a little bit of the building next door because it would just looking better if it was part of a whole build. This build is just a shell. I just wanted it to have something beside it. So we're gonna start building our Japanese coffee shop. So if you're ready, just grab a coffee, get comfy, and let's get started to building. So for this build, as always, I'm using a reference photo from Pinterest. So I will be pinning it up here so you can see it too. It's a kind of like Japanese Korean style, but the building itself, it's kind of like more French. I don't know if you see the photo, you can see what I'm thinking. I'm gonna leave some space here to do the rest of the kind of like entrance area. So I'm gonna add a platform because it has this kind of like radish style flooring. So I'm gonna leave it like this. Maybe we'll make it longer. I'm not sure. I got this one from Tig. I'm not sure what I'm doing with it yet. So for now, we're gonna park it there and we'll go from there. So the floor, it's a how's it called? Kind of masonry. So it's probably, it looks pretty kind of reddish. So maybe we could go, if we turn it around like that. This could be a good match. It has kind of like very, yeah, no, that's too big. It is kind of like brick. We do have these ones, but I think I'm gonna try and keep it closer to it. Yeah. Okay. And now we'll need little trim, but probably here. I don't think we have, well, we'll have this one. Let's see if we can find something. Maybe that one. We'll keep it like that. It's a little bit more orangey and red, but I think it will be fine. Yeah. I don't know if I will. No. I think that's okay. So we will have kind of like, it has like a table around this area, and then we have the build itself. So I'm gonna try and build it first to see how much space we actually have and how much space we actually need. So this area will be the actual coffee shop. And then we'll have a bathroom, kind of like that. Yeah, and then we'll need this. I think this will have to be longer because then we'll have, it has kind of like another one here. So maybe I'm going to add it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do or how, but, and then the stairs kind of go this way. So they go kind of like here and then up. We're gonna add the stairs, I think, just to have an idea. Stairs, I cannot see them, but they're probably gonna do them probably brick too. Probably like that. Kind of like that, I think. Yeah, and then we'll leave it open. Yeah, I think that's good. And then we will need to add a platform here. Like that. And maybe we'll add kind of like a corner piece. Yeah, if I do this, just move it. Maybe now I can move it. Oh God. Okay, so now we have that done. I'll try and fix this. Let me put this here. And then we'll just need like a small, like that, but it has to be that way. And smaller, like that. Okay, that should work. So then if we move the stairs back here, it's a little bit better in the finish. Okay. I'll probably use the same as this for here. Not sure. I'm gonna make the top part. So the top part has like a balcony. So this is probably like that. And it has an entrance around here. And same place here, like that. Not sure if it's gonna be too small. Maybe like that. Yeah, I think that should work. I think I'm gonna try and add the fences. They're kind of like a light green and kind of metal, but probably don't have anything like that. So let's see. Maybe we can filter for green, and we'll see what we can find. Maybe, I mean, this one, no, it's like too green. This one could be an option. Has the black part, but it's not bad at all. Maybe this is one of the like the hardest parts, like finding for me, finding the right stair railing, because we have a lot of like special fences, but not actually. I think, yeah, we're gonna go with these ones. Why it's not? Oh, we'll draw it ourselves. Exit like that. Okay. It's not like great, but I guess it's not bad. Maybe this one will be better. It's just like a very small railing. Maybe we could go with this and just do white. It's like not matching. Okay, I think we're gonna use we have the glass one, but I think we're gonna go with this one. Yes, I think that one will be the closest. And then for the railings, I'm not sure if the CC pack came with. Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be these ones because they have glass. Maybe for this, we will go with that. I think that's the ones that are gonna fit mostly with it. Probably. I love this here. Oh, it's a. Oh, what? Oh, because the stairs go until there. Maybe if I. No, I'm not gonna be able to change that. I'll need to move the actual platform. Let's put it till there. So now when we add these ones, they just go there. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that looks good. So now, here, I think this one, I'm gonna make it smaller. So the door will be here. Big door. Kind of like here. And then we're gonna add also a platform. Oh, didn't want to grab the bamboo like that. So put a column on this side. Hopefully it'll be okay. Maybe this one will have to be, then it won't fit. It's a pretty narrow coffee shop. But yeah, maybe. I mean, we can expand this way actually. I don't think that will be an issue. We can do it like that. So now we have a little bit more space on the top. And also it gives kind of like an interesting area here. We won't have much on the back, but I think that's fine. Okay. So with that done, then we need to do the roofing, which is going to be interesting. I think it has kind of like these ones. So maybe we could do like, did we 1, 2, 3 tiles? Maybe 4? And then we'll do the same, but to the other side, like that. Hopefully we can make them match like that. Yeah, it's not bad. Maybe we can kind of make it a little bit curved. I think this one's like that. Yeah. And for the other side, I'm not sure if to go with maybe the same roof actually. Just make it, oh, not that smaller. Just make it like a part of it ish. Okay. And then we're gonna add some trim. I don't know if to stay on the white. It's gonna do this, which is really, really annoying. But I don't think there's much we can do with that. It is what it is. Maybe we can put something here so we don't see it. It's kind of hard though. I think first we should change the wallpaper on it. I think I'm gonna go brown. The roof on it's kind of these more like shingles. That's the default. Maybe no, it's like so bright. And they don't have like, I mean, no, they're not like dark. Maybe these ones? No. I think we're gonna go with the ones that we were thinking. Maybe just on a black. Although brown, we'll keep with these ones with the same brown. Yeah, we're gonna keep it brown. So then we're gonna change this to, maybe this one will look better. I don't know why it cuts there. It's something that I have no idea. Can I copy it? No, I copy the roof. Okay, so it's probably this one. Okay, I mean, it's okay. We'll roll with it. We can always like change it a little bit. I think if it was gray, it will look better, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Maybe even this one? No. So we're gonna keep that one. But yeah. Gonna roll with it. It's gonna be fine. The thing is, like, here should have a column, but the problem is a column here will mean not space to go in. And that's a problem. That will be a problem. Maybe if we did this square, will that be possible? So we're gonna delete this. Yeah. And we're gonna add a new one, but it's gonna be a square. I wanted to do the triangle because I thought like it will look better, but I don't think it really does. So let's keep it like that. Okay, and we'll add one here. Yeah. I think now we'll try and see because it still can look weird. So it's kind of like that. It's really big. Maybe actually what we can do is just put it there and add I don't remember how they're called, corbel. Add a white corbel. So I need to. Okay, so maybe this one? Maybe we can make it, no, too big. Maybe this one? I want to make them big, they're so huge. Maybe this one actually. And this one we can make it like smaller because it's huge. Kind of like, maybe like that will be fine. It looks weird. It does. Okay, back to the drawing board. Maybe just like a white column, like that. I'm not sure technically a sim can go past this. It shouldn't be an issue, but maybe these will make it smaller, actually. Let's do that. Let's do like a little dip in. So we'll have the door here. And it'll be just like a small passage. Yeah. Let's do it that way. I think the issue is like we should have it like that. Yeah, much better. The door is a little bit really far away, but I think it's fine. Okay. So now the column, it's a little bit better. I think maybe we can move it so it's no, it's still needs to be there. Okay. Let's keep it there for now. Okay, so we're gonna add, has a lot of windows, so they're really massive windows. I was thinking maybe these ones. But the thing is, like, it has the separation, so maybe we could go wallpaper and just do window. But then we do need to frame it somehow, so maybe columns? Maybe? It's like, it looks weird. The problem with the window, it's like it doesn't have any frame. So although I need like massive windows, if I put something not as big, because we need the massive windows, if I put something that it has a thing on it, then it looks weird. Then it needs a frame, not it looks worse. I remember having these like really massive ones. They were CC, but I think I took them out. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go with these ones. I think they could They could work. I think actually like that, and then we're probably going to need. Oh, it's not going to be the same color, is it? Well, I think it's fine like that. Yeah. I would like to add a trim, well, a exterior trim. So it looks, the floor should be probably whitish. So probably like that. And actually probably like that. Kind of like it. I know it clips a little bit, but kind of like it. And then here it's actually a door. It's kind of like a bathroom. So it'll be nice if it looked like a door to a bathroom, but not as much. Maybe something like that. That's too much. Maybe that one works. Maybe one in less. Yeah, maybe something like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that kind of works out. And then I'm probably going to use the same ones I used here. Oh, they're too massive. They're cutting on the stairs. But actually, they do, yeah. Yeah, no. Maybe we're gonna use them here. We'll see. Because on the top part, it's kind of like the same, so it has the really massive windows. Like that. It's like a full-on window on the top part. But again, I'm not sure if it's the best. Maybe here we could do the wallpaper. Maybe just with one. So we'll need to delete these ones. Gonna try like that. Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. Maybe we could do it like, yeah, maybe we could do it like that. So it'll be like that. So it has like a little slit, and then we'll try and put in a logo here. It also have a logo down there, so. Okay, and then on the top part, it has a massive, we'll need to put stairs going down too. Although maybe you just go in and go down. No, you need to go down. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. It does have a light green column, so something like that. Yes, I like that. It has it here, and I think I'm gonna add it kind of like a little bit everywhere. So it kind of continues it. Maybe even on this side and on this side. Yeah. Okay. The big door, it's kind of like a wooden door. Her in The Sims. I think we're gonna keep the same as the other one and like use this one, even though it's, we're changing it a little bit. But I think it's the one that it's gonna match better. The other ones are fine, but like they look too much like a house door. And I need it to look, yeah. And I need it to look more like a coffee shop door. So let's skip that one. Okay, and now for the actual building, the wallpaper used looks like big blocks of like this, like big blocks of that. But I don't know if, like again, real life looks amazing. In reality, maybe we could do this one. It's also from the pack, but it could actually work. Let's do these three. And because we have different levels, you cannot see it there, but you can see it here. I'm not sure if we have one that it's a little less white. And we have this one, but I don't know. The building is pretty. Maybe this one actually. Yes. I think. Yeah, this one matches so much better. Oh, I took off. I'm gonna go back. Sorry. I took off my windows. That's one of the things that I don't like about using that it's like I forget and I use it. And it's a big problem because then I delete my windows all the time. Again, I did it. It's okay. We'll pull at it now. We'll go back to adding it. So I think I added all of that, and then I added a little bit of this one here just to get rid of that. Okay. Maybe. Well, this one could. The problem with that one is like I think it's like a pairing one, so it has the same thing as this, but I'm not sure if we have one. Oh, that one actually. Let's try this one. It's bigger, but I think it could work. Like it really matches the actual build. Okay. So we're gonna have it that way. I think for this one, I'm gonna use a little bit of. I'm gonna do a little bit of the outside. It does have a little bit of. Or I have said a little, like 1,000 times. It has masonry on it. So maybe like here. But it will be great if it could match better the floor. And I think that's gonna be hard. Maybe no. I would really like to add it, but I think it's gonna be hard to find one that it matches. Maybe this one kind of matches pretty well. This one, not that well, but it could be worse. And then too dark. And these ones are gonna be too light. That's dark too. That one has the no. Okay, so well maybe this one. No. Maybe we keep it like that. We make it. Some the thing of like not having the wallpapers match the flooring. But that happens all the time, doesn't it? You know, if you have played, you know. I'm gonna add the things that that are outside, just so you don't have to worry about them. They're like just like basic benches. So kind of like this. You have a little bit of green, so actually we could use a little bit of green. But it's like it's not a wood, like it is a wood bench, but it has colors on it. So maybe Maybe we just go like normal bench, basic bench. I like this. Yeah, gonna go with that. I don't think we have many color ones. Like this one looks nice, but I always felt like this didn't feel like an exterior one. Felt more like an indoor. This one has a padding, which looks weird from an outside. And this one has the umbrella, but I think that's okay. And then I would like to add the plant. It's the same that we use in the comic bookstore because I think it looks so good. This one, I really like it. It's like my new obsession plant. It's gonna be everywhere all the time. And then I'm here. We have a little kind of stool. I don't know if you will find it here. Maybe stools. Maybe this one. I think this one may work like that. If we find another one, I could swear that I have seen. Let me check real quick. Bb that show. Oh, bb that show live edit objects. Because I'm pretty sure I have seen it. Maybe it was it could be like I saw it on like a backup CC or something. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I think I got it, but then I didn't. And it's probably that, but I'm not sure. Actually, now that we're already here, I'm gonna probably add a few extra things because, I mean, we're already here, so why not? It'll be kind of like that, smaller. We put it up, maybe down actually. I like that. Yeah, like that. I'm sure I saw like a white one, but it's probably on Tomarang. I need to get the. I think it was Twisted Maxi, the organization for the debug, because yeah, now having it organized, not knowing where things are. I mean, when I'm just playing by myself and just recording things, it's not a big problem because I just, I have time so I can just like do things. We have this chair, which actually I may even like add here, but we have the one with many colors, so I'm probably gonna use that one. I could swear that I have seen it, and apparently I haven't. If you know where I'm meaning, please leave me in the comments. You're probably like, yeah, that's there, but yeah, I could swear that like one of the round stools, white, with like 3 legs. I could swear that, but maybe not. Maybe not. I think we're gonna add one of these ones here, so you can open it up. Okay, maybe not. Do you know? Maybe I'm just hallucinating. And it's not here. It doesn't exist. I just imagined it in my head. Now, it was probably CC that I saw. And I was like, yeah, kind of get that. And I probably didn't get it. Yeah, probably was that. I don't think I added. Oh, yeah, I added the small ones. Maybe we'll add it here too. And then I don't think we're going to get anything from debug at the moment. I'm still thinking that it's out there somewhere. I just don't know where, but somewhere around. Okay, it's okay. We'll find it. Then I want to see if the pack of. So I downloaded the little Tika and the licorice. Could be butcher in it, but it's the pack for the coffee shop. I downloaded it, and I'm looking if they have kind of like a entrance board. I know they have these ones, which are nice, but it will be great if we have the. I think I'm gonna probably should be more like here and in the entrance, but not in the middle. Probably it wouldn't be besides the bathroom. Maybe, just maybe. Here we can add a drink and maybe some napkins. We do have this one. We could use. I think I'm gonna use this one. Gonna be a little bit better. And actually, maybe these I can make it smaller. Gonna put it here. So we could add a bike. Never been to Japan or Korea. I really want to go. Maybe the second one. I know I'm making it so much smaller than it should be, but we'll deal with that. And then maybe we put a kids one. It would be nice if it wasn't kind of like that. It's like dad and son, or mommy and son, went to the coffee shop, just chill. Let's see, I'm painted some posters. Actually, we're gonna. Those are too big. Maybe like that. Gonna add a little bit of grunge. Not much, because like this build is not grungy per se, but I feel like a few things makes it look. Maybe we could use this one. This could be. This could be an option. But then let's search if we have anything that it may kind of work with it. Because the one in the photo is kind of like fancy-ish. But I don't think we have any that will match that. So I think we're going to have to go with that one, actually. That one doesn't come in. No, it just comes in black. So there's no way. We have. No, it looks like graffiti. I don't think I have anything that kind of matches. No. I don't think we're going to have anything. No. Okay, we're going to have to go with that one. It doesn't look bad, actually. Kind of like it. So, yeah. No problem with that. It'll be great if we could. Maybe we can add this one here. Being like, hey, coffee. Yesterday I had. No, yesterday? I don't know what day it was, but this week I had like 2 or 3 coffees. I usually try to have one in the morning and then, or a tea, depends. Not have more than that, but it's hard. I do love my coffee. Okay, let's keep it like this for now, and then maybe this one. Maybe we can make one that is like that. No, I think I like the simple wording there. Okay, so now we're gonna check here because I would like to add a little bit more plants. That's nice. I think I'm gonna put it on the side just because I really wanted to put it here. But the problem is I don't know if it's gonna bother the stairs. This one, I think it's too green, and too big. So maybe we're gonna go like that. Yeah, I like the ivy more. The Doro Cash ivy, it's really nice. And we're gonna add a little bit more here on the side. Okay, we didn't put any flooring on the top part. So I don't know if I have the same. This one goes white, yes. So probably use that. Kind of matches. Kind of. Okay, so we're gonna go inside because we're still doing the outside. So here we're gonna need a door. That is probably going to be a wooden door to the bathroom. Probably will have to move it closer to the entrance. Okay. So I think we're going to do the selling of the coffee upstairs, although it may seem weird, but we're going to do that. And then we're going to have, I think, a teeny tiny nook here. So with one coffee table here looking outside, like a pretty nice view. The entrance, sell of the coffee. Also, we could use this more if I, well, no, because you come down and then actually, probably this should be the bathroom now that I think about it. And have the space open or like kind of open. This is gonna have to go up. And then this one is gonna have to go up too. Because we have the platform. So let's see. Then if we do that, you're going here to the bathroom, but you're actually just going into the coffee shop. Maybe we can move this one like that. Oh, God. And just make it like that. So we do kind of like a hallway. I'm gonna cut this one here, I think. Okay. And then we'll have a little space here extra. Okay. We're gonna keep it like that. So you have two doors, so there's more privacy on the bathroom. And then from the outside, you could just go in. And you will probably need to be able to go from the inside too, now that I think about it. So maybe we'll leave this one open. So it just like kind of covers it up, but you can just go in or go out. They're gonna use, I know Sims are gonna use this door as if you use it, they're gonna use it as the entrance to it. That's the only thing that I don't like about it. I don't want them using it. I think I'm gonna add another door. Probably not good that a bathroom has so many doors, but you know, I wanted people to be able to use it from outside, but then they're gonna go, yeah. I don't think there's a good, we're gonna keep it like this. And we're gonna pretend that Sims are gonna use this one to go in, which they're not going to, but okay. So you go in, probably have the coffee area here. And then seating downstairs. So let me see if we put stairs. Stairs could be here. Like that. So we have a seating area here. And then we can even take these out. So we can add sitting here or something. Then it goes there. So you get in. Yes, I think this could work a little bit better. So we still have like the little table with the nook here. And then to sell the coffee, may it be here. We can try it. Let's just add the, sometimes I think too much. Let's just add the countertops here. Like these ones. We're gonna have it here. I do need like extra on the side of behind. But then, well, I mean, yeah, it's not that bad that it's besides the. Here, we're gonna add this one. Kind of like that. I'm not sure if. The problem is like, I wanted to have space. I'm trying really hard to make them more functional, but the problem is like, I don't know if it's gonna be enough for them to like walk here and do things. One of the things that I need to get better at is to make the, how's it called? To have like a build with a sim, so I can have the, doesn't go on the counter? Okay. Just have a normal coffee machine. And the grinder. I think it needs a grinder to be considered a coffee shop. If I'm correct, I'm not sure. And then we're gonna do the cash register that way. Yeah. So you go in, get your coffee, and then you go downstairs or outside to chill. Sounds nice. Yes. So here we're gonna need more windows. I kind of like to add the windows when I have added like what I'm going to do, because sometimes, you know, this one doesn't have a very nice outside area, let's say, but you know, they have the outside here. So I think it's okay. Like, it's nice that you can see it through the window. I like it. Oh, we didn't add any wallpaper inside. I think for the inside, I'm gonna actually go like kind of basic actually, because I have seen many of like these follow kind of like plenty of like Korean style, and you know. Okay. Like Korean style, and they go to these coffee shops and they kind of like mesh this idea of like a more, how to say it, kind of like a more in like brutalism, like concrete and stuff like that, with a lot of like wood, and then they add like vintage on it too. It's kind of like a weird mix, but it really works. So yeah, I don't know if this one kind of clips with the window, but I can always, I think I'm gonna do this here. Just move the window a tiny bit. And then I would like to do table, kind of like probably this one. Yeah, that one. Probably on the side, and then just a, probably one of these ones. They are really cute. They have the thing there. And this is going to make it be expensive, but you need a computer everywhere. So I think this should be space enough to be. We can come here to work. We do need to add flooring. I think we're going to go with the equalizer. Yeah, I think so. And then for the stairs, I'm tempted to go like industrial-ish with it. I don't know. It like gives something different. Maybe even these ones. Although these ones look, they don't crash as much. I was looking to crash a little bit. And then white. It's like more brutalist industrial, but then we'll add like paintings and stuff like that. Okay, so for coverings, windows, kind of like cutesy, how to like very cement-like, but then they have a lot of warmth with. They use a lot of natural elements, let's say, so you can see. I don't know. They do that a lot. I quite like it. Hey, these ones, I think that one I'm gonna leave it like that. So you're supposed to look out the window. Okay. Posters, we'll need probably another. Let's go to the back for a little bit. We'll need a dollar sign here when you're ordering, so you can see what you're getting. Probably that one. Like, oh, the problem is like you can see where it's not matching. I think we're gonna just have it like that. I don't think it changes that much actually. And then we're probably going to need a sink. That. You make coffee, clean. Probably going to need a trash can. Let's put it up there. We do need to add the railings. Was forgetting that. We need railings there. It'll be nice to have, like, I know the pack has some art. Maybe we could, maybe this one. I like this one. Maybe bigger. Like that. Because this one, maybe this one actually. That will make more. I kind of like the lady. Let's keep the lady. Okay, I'm not gonna add any stools because I don't think there's much space. But yeah, we're gonna add a few little things. I don't want to add much. It's gonna add other stuff, but I think just keeping it simple would be best. It's kind of like a coffee cup, like that. We could add a little bit of mail. I love to add the one that has kind of like the cup, this one, the cup with the money. Maybe there. And then we could actually have kind of like they're maybe selling a book or something. I think that's nice. I don't want to add much things. I want to make it as functional as I can, which is not always easy because I love adding more things. but then that's a problem. Let's go a little slot for mail there. Now I would like to add some art or something. Maybe the one with the, how's it called? This one. So you can come in like that. Probably it was surfaces displays. There was one that have the, how's it called? It's like this, but not with gardening things. This one. We can have this one here. I'm not sure if I think I'm gonna leave this one. And then it has the hook for that. I'm not sure if we have anything kind of similar-ish. There's a lot of like shed stuff, but more like, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So with that, we could add a few more like cups. I have the sauces one, but I think it's too big. So maybe we'll just add two like extras for when like people are asking for coffee. So we'll add some baggies. Maybe downstairs we can add one of the shelves. I really like that shelf. So maybe we can, for here, I don't think I'm gonna add anything more. Have books. We kind of have the entrance, and then downstairs, I would like to add the shelf. Probably here it will be a perfect place. It's this one here. I'm gonna go with the white. Kind of like the wood, but I like that. So here we can add like more bags of coffee. When you have the coffee like that you sell. And then we can have syrupy. We can do kind of like a table with like more syrupy stuff. I think that'll be cool. I didn't put these like the mixer, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, so here, kind of dark actually. Also upstairs is kind of dark. So maybe we could add, let's go to lighting. Let's do ceiling lamps, and kind of like this one. So maybe that will be a really cute one for there. Actually, it is. Love that. And then for here, I'm not sure if a sconce will be better. Maybe these are nice scones actually. Like that. Yeah. Oh, it didn't go all the way through. It was hard to like see from outside what I was doing. Okay, now it's better. And here we'll see, because I'm probably gonna add kind of like a chilling area here. So let's go for a very comfy chair. I think I really like this one. I'm gonna go with the green. So we'll have it here. Then we'll add a little. I think we're missing, and I'm really looking for, like, I'm gonna look for CC for it, like a smallish, kind of like this one. Well, this one is kind of huge. Kind of works for this because it's kind of like the same size. But like, I will truly like to have more smaller, kind of sideways table, because the ones that we have now, they're like really huge. And it doesn't feel, I don't know, they feel so big. I think more of a chair on the side, just like keeping it company. Maybe this one. Kind of like the green. I don't know. I kind of like the area, but I feel like I'm missing something here. Maybe more of a kind of like that. Actually, this will be really good to have like tucked in. Yeah, tucked in here so people can just like grab the blanket. But no, I was looking for more of a stool. Kind of like these ones. I like that. You can find a color that matches. Like we have what? We have black. This one's not bad. The yellow's pretty. This one kind of matches, but tempted to do this one actually. I know it looks weird, but these places like mix so well. I don't know, they mix it really well. And I'm even tempted to get a wallpaper, one that is kind of flower-ish. I have a lot in the way of like objects, but I don't have that much on stuff like this. Okay, so it happened again. It keeps deleting whatever I put here. And I don't know why. But okay, I'm going to leave it empty then. Ooh, I like that. That will be amazing here, tucked in. Yeah. For here, I just wanted to add a book, kind of like the open book. Actually, we could add books here behind. Yeah. And maybe on the top part. That looks nice. It also have this one. So maybe this is kind of like another makeshift bookshelf. This one is the one that I was looking for. So she's writing. And then we're going to add a coffee. Well, not an actual coffee, but like a coffee cup. There we go. And we probably need some kind of like rock for this area. I don't think I'm going to add to the rest of them, but like to this one, I think it'll be cute. There. That looks weird, doesn't it? Kind of needs to match the area. So that's the hard. I think we're going to go with this one. I think that's the hardest part. Like it has to match the area it's in it. If not, it looks kind of weird. For these, I think Poconoke, it's gonna be our friend. I do have these ones, which I actually really like. So maybe we're gonna go, I think it was called Nostalgia. And we're gonna get a few things from here. This one, I really like this one too. So maybe we can do both. Can do these ones lower, like that. I'm really liking this small corner here. Really, really liking it. In here, I don't think I'm gonna add anything. Just because, maybe we can add one of these ones. Kinda here. So it kinda heats the room. Maybe we'll add a plant here. We need to add light. So maybe let's go to lighting again. I do like the hanging ones, but depending on what it is, it looks, Maybe for here, for the bathroom, we're gonna, yeah. But for here, I would really like to use other kinds of light. I do think we're missing a lamp here, for sure. So we're gonna add, I like the one, I think it's from this one. This one? I'm not sure if it's this one. No, it's the one from this one. I really like this one. Kind of have a similar one at home. Okay. Oh, wow. This nook, I want to live there. I want to live there. Maybe it goes cons like down. So we just, we sconce it out like that. Maybe. And then we're just gonna do tables and chairs. So we're gonna go tables, dining tables. And I think I used that one. But I think I'm gonna use this one, maybe. Kind of like that. So let's do one by the window. We're gonna change and then do one of this one. Probably in the middle. There. That will make sense, I think. And I think this side, I would like to have just the couch. Like a smallish couch there. Maybe go with nostalgia, actually. I think I'm actually gonna go for it. We're gonna do this one. It looks so comfy. Looks extremely comfy. Maybe that one? Kind of want it to be not like that old school. This is very Costogram. Maybe green. No, I think we're going to keep it with the green. Yeah, let's do that. And then a side table. Maybe it has to be small. Maybe we could do the same that is in the other side. Like that. So you can put your drink in it. And then it'll be nice to have some music. Is that like a record player? Maybe we can add. We're gonna add plants. We do have these ones. I think this should have plants. Kinda has to. Okay, we're gonna add this kind of. Oh, they didn't go in there? Okay. And what goes in there? Let me see if I can grab the smallest plant, like this one. Does this one go? No. Gonna have to 9 key, which is okay. No, like that. Okay, that on the top. This one on the bottom? No, it's too big. I do feel the problem is like they're probably too big, all of them. We're gonna leave this for a little while. We're gonna finish because I'm not sure what can I add there. So we're gonna leave it for now. I do like this one. It's a normal chair, and then a little bit more of a modern one. And then I'm gonna mix and match, so I don't want maybe like another one of those here. But I want to mix and match, like I don't want to have the same chairs everywhere. It just looks better when it's like not the exact same thing. Okay, so we just need to add a few decorations left and a little bit of the outside, and we're gonna be done. We're gonna have a Japanese coffee shop ready to go. Kind of want to put something in this, but when you put a lot of, maybe something like that, so you can leave things upstairs, but maybe we can do a little bit of that. It's gonna add more things down here, but I'm not sure. I think to keep it like more realistic in a way. I don't know if it's realistic because when you go to these places, there's not that many things around. But in my head, like in The Sims, basically, you're gonna need like things, different things. Like maybe on this side we have like this outlet that is just there. We can add a cushion so it looks even comfier. And we maybe be able to add like a few comics. That'll be nice. Oh, these ones do go in here. Okay. There we go. Maybe some... Oh, that would be nice if they worked. Can I? No, it doesn't let me. Like a few... I don't know where to put... Oh, maybe down here, actually. A few games. People want to, grab a blanket, play some games. Then... gonna have some magazines. Probably we'll need more coffees. And, more books and more coffees. And more books and more coffees and more books and coffees. And you know what we need? More books and more coffees. We do have the nostalgia one, so maybe we can add this one here too. Yeah, looks nice. We do need to cover the window still, but I still need to put something here. What I was looking for completely went off track. That cord literally took me off my game completely. Forgot that I was looking for is the box. This box. This box here. So let's add a couple of them. Like that. I don't know if it makes it more real, but I don't know. In my head it does. Like it will make sense to have, So for this, maybe, no, these are too small. Yeah, they're too small. And these ones, too big. Or too small or too big. Maybe these ones. I use these ones. I've never, I didn't use them that much before, but I use them a lot now. I don't know what it is. It's like you don't know what to put, and these kind of match everything. Every build I kind of do, they kind of match everything. So now we need to see what we can add here. So maybe, maybe some fruit will make sense, and some extra like bowls. Maybe probably the coffee cups do fit there. Maybe like tissues will be nice to have. And then someone left the coffee in there. Happens. Probably a lot. And we're gonna have like a mirror, cute mirror here. Maybe a full-on one, actually. So your Sims can even practice their difficult. It's not coming to me. Their speech. I don't know. It's not coming to me right now. But their speech, so they become better. If you're still here, I really, really, really appreciate it. Believe me, because today it's been a day. I think for here I'm gonna do coffee mugs. Maybe here now. I would like to have the syrupy things. So I hope it doesn't take them off. It did before, so it could do it again. Okay, and I'll leave this area free. Okay, I think I have it. Let's see. We have places to sit, places to drink coffee. We have books. We're gonna do the bathroom real quick. We have music. It would be nice to have something more here, probably. Um, one of these ones could be nice, actually. Like that. That's pretty. And then probably need a few of these ones upstairs. Like here. Let's just change it. They're kind of white. And the wall is maybe black. And the wall is white. And it's like just too much white everywhere. I hope I capture it. Like the walls are very industrial. It's very whitish. But then the rest is kind of nice. The lighting is something that I'm not liking. So I'm not liking those scones at all. Maybe we should go, like, I don't know. Like upstairs, one of them was looking good. But down here, I think this is better. Yeah, this is better. It wasn't matching the vibe as well, so I'm gonna do a super quick bathroom because it's it's a bathroom. It doesn't need many things. We need a toilet, important. We do need a toilet. I think behind, is that weird? Maybe here will be better. And think I'm gonna add a shower. I know you wouldn't have a shower like in a real like normal like toilet. You wouldn't have a shower for sure. But because we're in The Sims, they do need to shower all the time. So, but like it's nice not to have to go home to shower. So we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna like that. Let's add a mirror real quick. Probably these ones like that. We don't need flooring. That would be nice. Let's go tile and just like basic tiles. We can probably go to bathrooms again and like add a little accent. So we're gonna add some paper there. I know, not the best place where to put that, but I think it'll be fine. And then we can add like small towel. And where are they? Like the soap dispensers? Here. We're gonna add some soap dispensers. Oh, some soap dispensers too. And I think we're done. So we could add a little thing on top. Maybe I really like this cabinet. So maybe we do a little cabinet there. Okay. Okay, so we have bathroom. I am loving the downstairs. I'm really loving the downstairs. Mostly this area here. And we have the upstairs to go in. Have some coffee, grind coffee, my brew coffee, clean. And a little area if you just want to be with your computer and stuff. So that will be the inside done. And now we do need to add a few details just because, I don't know, the outside, it's always a thing for me. I like to have a lot of stuff, not a lot of stuff. The thing is not to have like a lot of stuff, but it's just, I don't know. You know what I mean? I hope you do. Let's add some cracks. Looks weird when I say it, but this is floating, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna have to be kind of like there, maybe coming from that side. Yes, like that. And gonna have a little thingy probably here. Maybe that's too big. Just like smaller-ish. Want to add more things here. We're gonna go to debug real quick and just get, I think I want to add another one of these ones here. We'll do the same with it. I did in this build. I did it off camera. I have to say that it was nice because I think I'm gonna add these ones here. I'm usually kind of like I'm recording when I'm like doing Sims. I'm recording all the time, and it was kind of nice to just like not record, just do the thing, and yeah, that was very, very nice. I still need the sign, so maybe not. Yeah, we go to the book. I keep copying things from the other side, and it just like does that a lot. Okay, so we're gonna have this one. I think I will probably add another one of these ones. I don't think I can copy that because that's from the thing, so it's probably like this one. Gonna add one here. I think the pad is on. I can do it, so gonna add it too. There we go. Maybe, a little bit of a grunginess on there. Probably needs to be darker. Maybe just like the actual bushes will work. They're really big though. Maybe here like that, smaller. That could work. We're gonna finish looking at the outside. I think I used these ones on the other side and they kind of look pretty nice. So I'm gonna add them here too. I don't know, that's a little something. And then I don't really know what that sign means. It's like florist, chicken, maybe this one. This one is not bad. It has the barrel there, which maybe we make it smaller. Like, yeah, like that makes more sense. Maybe even like closer to here. So you're kind of walking and you see it. We would probably need one of these ones actually. Okay, but they're going to be able to get to there. Well, it's mostly kind of decorative in a way. Like we need a mailbox. If not, the game will just put a mailbox here in the middle. Maybe. Oh, traffic light. The traffic light it's pretty cool actually. We could. Maybe. Will it be weird that there's a traffic light right there? I think I can add a little bit. Oh, this could be good. Like a stop. More on this side. Like that. Or here. I think here actually. We can add a bin for the outside. Just so you're walking, you have something there. Let me add it real quick. Trash cans and probably do Uh, well, like something smaller. I mean, not so small, but they're all really huge. The ones that are from here. If I make it smaller, should work, but I'm not sure. Yay! So think we're done. So this is the exterior. I'm really happy how it turned out. Even like the sign, I wasn't sure, but I'm really happy with it. And then we have the top floor where you go get your coffee, have a little area to be on your computer, read a book, and then you can decide to go downstairs where you have more space to just chill, read magazines, listen to music. I love this corner. And then you can see outside. And outside, you can also get your drink out and just chill. Yeah. Really happy how it turned out. I think I'm going to move this here. But really happy how it turned out. So here we have it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, please, if you like the video and subscribe, it helps a lot to the channel. We are so close to the 1,000 subscribers and you will make my year. So if you can, yeah. And if you want more Sims content, just let me know. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I'll see you in the next one. See you guys.